G'day fellow travellers. In this episode you're going to get to watch us do the Frenchmans Track. Now we were planning initially on doing it solo, but we managed to convince Josh to bring the Y62 along, Jake as passenger. The girls ended up taking Big Ol around to Chili Beach and to meet us up on the other side. They just didn't want to risk drowning Big Ol again after we spent so long trying to get it back up and running well. And after asking some locals about Pasco River, apparently it was very deep, so I decided to play it safe. This is us doing the Frenchman's Track. We hope you enjoy. Do make sure to click subscribe if you haven't already. We are doing more videos. I'm trying to pump them out weekly. I've got a new editing program and it is working phenomenal. I'll see you on the roads less travelled. As we approached the aptly named Clay Crossing, we decided it'd probably be a good idea to get out of the vehicles and check the depth. Whilst doing so, I made a pretty unique discovery actually.
Look at what I found. So, Mr. Paul Langsdorff, I have your keys for your 79. I'm going to try to get them to you.
Garden.
That's a box. You know that, right? There's been carnage. What's happened, Josh?
Well, Beck's been here, obviously.
Obviously. We got the Cocoa Pops everywhere.
Don't waste the Cocoa Pops.
Eat the Cocoa
We
Pops.
eat the red shit of the Cocoa Pops.
Wow.
Oh, this one's got a pube.
Alright. All joking aside, we've made it to Pasco River. Everything's been pretty easy so far. Windlock, no dramas. Clay crossing, no dramas. Everything else, knee height. But, yeah.
You're driving it, you walking.
Yeah, rightio.
Pasco River is one of those rivers that is not to be taken lightly. There is a lot of obstacles hidden beneath the water, big enough to smash diffs, do a lot of damage. You can't run and gun this one, so to speak. It is always recommended to get out of the vehicle and check your route first. And always be aware this is croc territory. Do keep your eyes out. And just in general, use your head. If it looks sketchy, don't do it. The old saying goes, slow and steady wins the race, and in no other situation could this be more correct than right here and now on the Pasco River. Wheel placement is key, as one wrong move could spell disaster for a diff or transfer case. Murphy now safely across the Pasco River, it was time to get Josh and the Y62 across as well. I went out as a spotter, and it is always a good idea in situations like this to have one available, because 4 eyes is always better than 2, and your spotter might see something that you don't. And with no effort at all, the Y62 just sails across the Pasco River. And now with both vehicles safely across, it's time to make the notorious ascent up and out of the riverbed. The Y62 just loves a good heel lift, doesn't it? God, look at that. Just the other side of the Pasco River, we were treated to some of the most beautiful scenery I had ever seen. We just don't get scenery like this in WA. Queensland, you've got it made.
Frenchmans. Done. Telly track. Done. The tip. Done. What a feeling.
Need a new goal now.
Are they?
Now with the Frenchman's Track done and dusted behind us, it was time to catch up with the girls in Big Ol over at Chili Beach. Now something we did come across on the way to Chili Beach was a lot of devastation from a recent cyclone that come through the area. Unfortunately, because of it, we weren't able to see the beauty that Chili Beach was, that everyone had been raving about. It's really sad to see how much destruction there was. And one day we really hope to be back to Chili Beach to experience it in its full glory.